So this message is for my daughter, Danny. I've done the boo-hooing video. I've done the please pick yourself and your kids stuff. Um, and so I just want to I want to just kind of remind you. I know it's, some of this that I'm going to talk about would be more of like your childhood, but I want to try to maybe every day for a little bit, just kind of have a video dedicated to you and the times that we had, sometimes just me and you. And this one I want to talk about is your love for LeBron James. If you remember how the Cavs were like, I got tickets for like game 5 or something, and the Cavs didn't make it. Like it just was what that's just what happened. And do you remember how then the next year I was actually once LeBron went to Miami Heat, I actually was able to score really good tickets to the very first game in Cleveland, Ohio, where LeBron was coming back. And if you remember, even though you were a LeBron James fan, I watched a little Cavs thing, and we sat in these like season ticket great seats. And do you remember how there was these grown men crying? LeBron, you betrayed me. And you got like, you were like mad because of the way that those men were treating your idol, or whatever we call it type thing. And do you remember, like, it was like that moment where, yes, you were more of a fan that followed a person versus a team, which you're middle school, high school type thing, but that's what your choice was. But you remember how, like, I went all in on your love for LeBron James and the Miami Heat. And do you remember how I worked so hard to design your bedroom, and how I was like this, everything I did was to support what you were wanting, whether it was that or some other things I'll talk about in other videos. The same thing with when you brought home pregnant with babies, and with Jesse, I just was all in wanting to support this type thing. And yeah, just like I loved Jesse at one point, like my son, I got all in the NBA with you. That was where I learned. I saw Chris Bosh and I was like, that man can play basketball. I got to see, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh in action in live multiple times. And I loved it. I ended up loving back the NBA myself, and it had nothing to do with some dude watching, like, it was just me and you watching basketball together. Dirk Nowitzki, Birdman, all those things, Greg Popovich, the Dallas Mavericks. I was like, that was more my team once then Miami Heat. But I was all in for you, baby. And I just want you to remember that. I'm still all in for you. You've made some mistakes, but like I've told you in text message, and I'm here for you. I will get you the help you need. You just got to pick you or the babies over him. So I'm going to probably once a day try to just remind you that mommy loves you. And I've always just been here, whether I understood what you were going through or not. I've just been here to love and support you. So I love you, baby girl.